Hey guys, welcome back to Minecraft Down Under. This is episode 106. So, last blooming episode, we came up with a plan. It took a while, but we had to think out a plan, but we come up with a plan on how to fix our double desyncing issue. So if you don't know what's going on, you're definitely gonna have to watch previous episode where I explain in detail how the double desyncing is happening and all the work we did upstairs and all that good stuff. Now, as you can see, since last episode, I've gone ahead and reduced the rest of the slices here in the amount of, obviously, gates and water and etc. that was overhanging here, so which is fair and blooming-tastic. It's actually cleaning it up quite nicely. So, I've gone ahead and done that. We're going to go ahead and go back inside and get rid of all this so we don't have nasty. I do apologise about that. Oh. Unfortunately, there is dark pads of mobs above us, so they can become a little bit of a pain in the bum, if you know what I mean. We'll break all this. We kind of need to seal all that up now. We don't need to go back out there at all. Done. So, look at that. That actually cleaned it up really, really nicely. So, we've got the water now, which stops at the signs on each of the slices now. We're going to call them slices. It technically doesn't matter what we call them. Go ahead and put a torch on that one too. So, a quick rundown, just quickly. I've done a lot of testing. 2 wings are complete. Both of them have been fully tested. The problem is they desync up the top when pushing mobs. So some of them are going faster. Some of them are going slower. So they desync eventually. And down here, they also got a chance to look at some, like on the track, look at something else as launching. And they can desync there. So having a double desync problem. And we've come up with this system here, which is actually going to hold the bobs. This is the first desyncing problem. It is going to hold the bobs in place to every single bob lands on the glass, and then it's going to let them go all at the same time, syncing them again. And then the second way, fixing the bottom desync problem, is have an iron golem down here for them to look at. So it's a simple solution, and hopefully it's going to work. So, alright, let's go ahead and keep building, shall we? So, the second phase here to our plan is to literally hook us up a, some sort of, just something to trip, which is going to be the trip wire. And we've got to be careful with this one, so we're going to actually take it back by 2. Like that. And we're going to put a full-blown block in place. The sandstone is just fine. Get rid of the axe. Put a sandstone block in there. Put a tripwire block in there. I think, because it's right next to where they're going to be sitting, I think it will trigger it, which is obviously what I want. And then we sort of want to hook it up to there. So I've got string here. Boom. Boom, boom. Alright, okay, so I'm hearing ticking, which is great. So that there is going to be for slice 1. So I've got to do the same thing. And now, if you're worried about the bobs taking damage from that full-blown block there, remember, we placed it back by 1. So you've got to understand the bobble actually is going over the top and will land in this chamber here. I'm hoping, crossing fingers, far enough away from the corresponding block there to take any sort of damage. If not, guess what? We're going to have to refine a spot for it to sit. But for now, where the piston's extended, double back. You can't have it forward by 1. They will take damage. So double back. We're going to place that block in there. Boom. And in here as well. It's next to the slime blocks. Probably the easiest way to put it. And in here as well. Flaming galah. This farm is going to become overcomplicated very quickly, but this thing's going to be a factory. It's going to be cool. May not be the most efficient farm, but it's definitely going to be a unique farm. And here, and here, and here, and how are you? Here. And then all the string for them. And boom. String. There we go. That one's hooked up. And that one's hooked up too. And that one's hooked up too. Okay, so now we got every single one hooked up, and the slime should be big enough to hit that when he falls down. Well, I'm hoping is big enough to hit that when he falls down. We may have to do some testing. I don't think we need to do testing. I think it will come off the side, he'll trigger it just. See, look. I just trigger it half in. Yeah, see, as soon as it touches this edge of the block here, it triggers. So I'm confident that it will trigger them no problem. If not, one block up might trigger it. No, because then technically it will trigger in the water canal, which is not good. What are you guys doing up there? You're making a freaking racket. I'll tell you that for a fact. That's what you're bloody doing. Look at them all. They got stuck in the water canal on the wing 4. Flaming galah. It's getting night time. That's what's going on. Okay, so, alright. So the next thing is, what is out the back? What is out the back of this? Let's go ahead. Okay, excellent. Okay, just as I was thinking. So out the back of this, which is great, is a big open empty area that's probably going to be sealed up anyway. So we could turn this into a redstone line back here. It's nice and snug because it's technically not behind that. It's behind this little area here. So should bloody come in handy. So what we'll do is build a nice little area for us to work on. Here we go. Okay, so that should take care of the problem of us nowhere to work on. Just taking it all the way to the end here. So eventually we're just going to seal all this up, so you won't see this anymore. Alright, so let's go ahead and rig up this first tripwire here. So what we need is constant power. That's right, constant power. So that should be relatively easy. We should go ahead and grab a far out sandstone block. Place block there, break that block, piece of redstone dust. There we go, boom. And we should, that should be a constant. So if we hit that, that torch turns off, right? Yeah, it does. Fantastic. Yeah, okay, that's fine. That's absolutely, actually we could have it front ways. What are we doing? Front ways will be fine. Go ahead, break that, put the torch here. Perfect. Oh, no, maybe not. Oh no, we can break this one. With it, oh, not break the neighbour block, but we can break that one. Hook these bloody powered rails back up. There we go. There we go. Fantastic. So now what we need to do is we need a delay. So a delay, we're going just to use repeaters. Probably a couple of them. Yeah, maximum tick. There we go. Maximum tick. We should bring all this down by one. Far out. See, I was a bit gung-ho and went for it. Alright, there we go. Okay, so we can have power here. This is where the power line is going to run all the way across, I think. Probably brilliant. Boom, boom, boom. So that's going to go all the way across. Boom. Alright. Oh, it needs to be inverted. What am I thinking, you silly goose? Alright, we need to invert that. That is not a problem. Well, we'll just start up a bit higher this time. I go ahead and grab a torch, place it there, which shouldn't affect anything. Shouldn't, but sometimes you never know. Alright, it's in there. There we go. So technically that's all nice and inverted now. So if we stood there... Oh. Stand on it. Thank you. What's going on? Alright, that's constantly turned off. Why? Oh! Okay, my bad. It's powering that there. It's definitely powering that there. What the hell? Okay. Okay, alright, we got this. My bad. My bad. Alright. Alright, that's now inverted. Let's fix that up. Shall we? Done. Alright, so now, trigger. Oh. Yep, perfect. And there's a delay. That's what I wanted, is a bit of a delay. So it won't all go off like instantly, which is bloody fine. Which is bloomin' fine. And I want this delay, and we can actually probably put a third one in here to give it even a greater delay to turn off, which is fantastic. So sort of got to replicate that now here. along here. So bam, bam, bam. There we go. Put three repeaters in there for a nice delay, and hook these guys up so they match each other. Keep giving our stone back here, so we don't need that. Alright, so this one's here as well. Is it there? Yes, it is there. So we can get rid of that one, that one, that one, that one. Excellent. And this one here. Torch there. Alright, got this. I'm getting the hang of this now. Flaming galah. And torch there. And piece of redstone there. Boom. So that one is now hooked up. Okay. So, oh, I've done it back to front, you silly duffer. You silly. Okay. Alright, so I've messed up on the redstone, something shocking. I keep thinking, I'm not thinking about the, what's it called? The freaking end or NOR gate. Okay, so that is what I'm messing up majorly on. Alright, so let's go ahead and fix that up immediately. Constant power. There we go. Problem solved with that. Alright, so same thing here. Constant power needs to be applied. Boom. Alright, so constant power needs to come from that block there and down. Can we just put... no, we can't just put that in. Flamagala! Not cool, not cool. Alright, go back up there. Damn it! Alright, so yeah, well, it gives me a chance to get more sandstone anyway. So I forgot to put the freaking the logic gate in, and that's what the problem was. And I totally skipped that freaking thing. Totally! Flaming guy, you silly Fruit Loop. Alrighty then, we're back up here now with a fresh blot of sandstone. Let's do this properly this time. Far out. Okay. So as I was saying, I was accidentally skipping the bit about the freaking, we need constant power, and we need like a constant power constantly until every single torch turns off. So that there was my bad, and that could easily be fixed. That could be easily fixed by doing something like that, I'm pretty sure. We can run power over the top, that's no problem. So there we go, that there should have constant power for that one, but it doesn't affect the neighbour. See, quite simple stuff. So if we do the same thing over here, get rid of that, actually. Yeah, get rid of that, my bad. It was so simple, right in front of me the whole bloody time. There we go, put a piece of dust there, torch here, keeps power, torch here. There we go, which is technically inverted. Put a dust over the top, and that's connected now to that one. So even if this torch were to turn off, which is obviously slit 1, boom, torch will turn off. Guess what? The power of the torch 2 will still keep it all going. You get it? And as long as we keep that up all the way along now, and that's what I was missing in the first place. I totally forgot about that. You have to do that. Without that system in place, this would be pointless, because we want them all to detect that, you know, there's got to be 100% of the self-village. So that was definitely a big my bad there. I don't know how we're going to do the end here. That's kind of pushing into the wall. Alright, so we'll do a double back like that. We'll go ahead and grab the redstone repeater. Boom, boom. Maximum tick. Bomb, torch, which will obviously turn that off, which we don't want that, which we're just going to add a secondary torch back here. There we go, boom, and hook some redstone up, down here. There we go, that turns back on. Hook this into the main line. Hopefully this is like the signal's strong enough to cover the entire array of freaking pistons. That's what I'm a little bit worried about there. So that's okay. Alright, so what we'll do, whoa, careful Data. So same with this thing, this last one right here, which is right there. Exactly the same thing. So we need, what the hell? Alright, what we need is to, there we go, do that. Thank God we got all this space, because this would be a bloody disaster. And what we'll do is just remove all this. Go ahead and grab that one. Same thing. Redstone repeater. Maximum delay. Bob's your uncle. And freaking thing there. Block there. Oh, my bad. Hang on. Let me power you. And hook. Alright, hook that into the main. Alright, there we go. Every single one is now hooked up. So as you can see, I'm walking into it. And look, none of them are with tracking. Every single one has to have this tripwire hook triggered. So I don't know if we could. There we go, that one's triggered. Oh, frick. Hang on. Come on, just... Oh, so close. Ah, get up there. Fine, be like that. There we go. So the next one's triggered. So those 2 torches should be off. Double check that. Yeah. Oh, here. Torches are off. Yeah, so the line is down. Oh, my bad. Forgot to do that. And... Hang on. That. There we go. So the 2 torches are off. The rest of the line's still being powered by even the weakest of signals all the way back here. So let's keep going. This is cool. This is cool. So that one, we need to put one in here as well. Pom. Before it despawns. Thank you. Ah! There we go. Alright. Lucky redstone's cheap. Alright. So that means that third one. See, the third torch here is now off. So 1, 2, 3 torches are off. As soon as the last tripwire is triggered, which we're going to stand in it. Hang on. We're standing it. Come on. As soon as this last tripwire's triggered, all these pistons should sync up and be bloody perfect. Ready? Look at that. Look at that. Did you see that? That was freaking awesome. So now we have that bloody bad boy installed. It's actually really dark down here. Hang on, torch this bloody place up. Let's put one there, one there, one there. Trust me, you do not want any sorts of nasty spawning down here. That is just silly. That is definitely just, it is really silly. So we'll probably put a couple on the wall back here too. But we'll probably seal all this up so you can't see it. I will definitely be doing this here all the way across. Like so. Right the way across. Alright, there we go. Perfect. So there's a place to walk. And then we got redstone. We got redstone room back here, which is obviously a bloody brilliant thing, isn't it? There we go. Alright. Lovely. Alright, so now that all bit of glitch, lag glitch there. So now we've just installed a system that should keep the bobs in place for the Siggy. So now if say line 1 bob, line 2 bob, line 3 bob, all 3 lines bob were in sync, no problem. But the 4th one for some reason had an extra lot of mobs and was slower than the other 3. That's no problem now. So all 3 bobs would end up in all the chambers first, triggering obviously all the tripwires. And the last bob will not, obviously they cannot continue until the last bob hits in here. So it will sync up, which is freaking brilliant. And then they take off. Like the pistons will retract and hopefully they'll take off from there. So now I need to gather up some iron and find a pumpkin from somewhere because I don't have one just laying around, and make an iron golem because that's the next stage. Then the next stage is actually test the new double sync, the double desync, whatever you want to bloody call this. So that's obviously going to be the next stage after this, and then after this I've got to replicate this onto the 2nd wing, and then as I build the 3rd wing I've got to do this on the 3rd wing. That's if it works. If this doesn't work, we just strip this out and just change it up. But all I want is sync, all of them to be in sync. That is all I'm aiming for. Flaming bloody glut. I'm going to need some more freaking food very shortly. So all those are fine. So let's go ahead. I'm going to go down now. Can I jump from here? Yes, I can. Woohoo! I'm getting slowly used to having wings now. Slowly. I still can't even take off properly. Just saying. I still can't take off bloody properly. So I need iron now. I need a pumpkin. I'm going to have to fly around, I reckon, for the pumpkin. Because I don't know, yeah, if I just have one laying around. I've only got 14 rockets left too. So, far out. I got to take off from somewhere. Taking off's good. Whoop, whoop. Alright. I should have just taken off from the top bit. Alright, this sand block. Whoa! Oh, so much for... See what I mean? I still can't fly. I still suck at flying. Whoa, too much. Whoa! We're going up a spot that we can... Whoa! Alright, that's fine. Woohoo! Alright, see? Haha! Woohoo! Alright, well, sorry. Coming over to get some chicken from the chicken farm. Which is bloody brilliant. But, yeah, I'm still learning how to fly with these rockets. I'm so noob right now. Give me bloody... There we go. Lovely. Alright, full chicken again. Hello, you make too much noise. I'm getting out of here. Thanks. I'm not staying long. Yep, whatever. Oh, no! See? Still can't take off. Data fails so badly. Woohoo! There we go. See? Aha! I hold right click down, which is probably not a good thing. Where was Pumpkins? Was it on this island? There was Pumpkins around. Hey, you Guardians, how's it going? Well, yeah, no. I swear I've seen some around somewhere. It was one of the islands had them. Flamin' galah. Woohoo! Well, we've got 3 rockets left. And then I've got to make some more. That's fine. Load up, you rotten bugger. Woo! Alright, back to me main island here. Flamin' galah. Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and call it now. Thanks for watching episode 106 here of Minecraft Down Under. Don't forget, if you're enjoying the content, make sure you smash all those buttons. And I'll catch us all later. Yay, I made it. See, I'm getting there.